you can live a life in flow where your deepest heart's desires become reality. At Set to Love, we offer strategies and ideas on how you can stay out of crazy town. See, your human experience is meant to be lived with meaning, purpose, and creativity. You are here to contribute through your essence. We are best friends, moms, entrepreneurs, and above all, find our flow in assisting you to find yours. We come together weekday mornings to bring you ideas to fall deeper in love with your life and the journey that you are on. Take what works and ditch the rest, and always stay set to love. Thank you for being a part of this community. We're all designed to live in flow. So let's go. Good morning, Set to Love community. Good morning, best friend. Today is Monday, January 11th, 2021. How was your weekend, friend?
Really, really good. A little boring, but still a good weekend. You know, staying home all the time is trying to find things to do, but you can be really productive, and very excited to say that I lost 5 pounds this week. So,
well, hey, congratulations
on that. A little bit more to go that I put on over the holidays, but working towards that. So
well, I actually put batteries in my scale. I haven't weighed myself in, I don't know, months. And so then I downloaded the Weight Watchers app per Tan's success story when she's like, oh, I've lost 50 pounds since July. I thought, dang, I probably should care about this a little bit more now. And so I weighed myself for the app. Woo! I was like, this is why we should not weigh ourselves as women. Like I was happy not knowing. Ignorance is bliss. So now I'm like, all right. Recognize my shortcomings, and I started using the Peloton app more. And so now I just got to care about what I put in my mouth.
Exactly. Mostly it's like how we're going to feel. I was starting to feel so run down and not a lot of energy. And so it changes quickly. So long as you make good choices, things will turn around.
Yes. Okay. That was the thing. Like when I went onto the Weight Watchers app and it said like a glass of wine was like 5 points, I thought, dang. Okay. So I can see where like you have to make just healthier choices, right? I could eat all the tomatoes I wanted to eat. Those were 0 points. So I thought, all right. I gotta start. All right. Let's get into today's topic. I just wanted to check in and see how your weekend was. You lost 5 pounds, and I found out that I weigh an awful lot more than I have in a while, but I'm still happy. So just gives me some goals to look forward to. And speaking of sharing things that we do love, like this Weight Watchers app, like the Peloton app, you found a children's book that absolutely resonated with you, and you started telling me about it. And I thought, okay, yeah, we really got to bring this on the show. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what the book is called and why you love it so much?
Okay, it is a wonderful book that I started finding out what books would be great for Harper, my granddaughter, who's only 7 months. But I thought, I'm in the store now looking at different books. So I came across on the computer, actually, it's called A New Alphabet for Humanity by Leesa McGregor. And, you read a kid's book or whatever, and it's not that they're not good or whatever, but this actually is so cool. And I feel like she's a great example of flow because she followed her heart and she wrote this book. And I don't think it's just for kids. I think it's a book that's for adults. It's stayed with me since I've started reading it, and it's like it doesn't go out of my head. And I thought, you know what? It'd be a great thing to just share with the world because this woman is amazing. So I'm going to share with you what she writes in the beginning of her book, and then I'm just going to share a few alphabets. Is that okay?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. She writes, "Dear parents and teachers, my name is Leesa McGregor. I have dedicated my life's work to making a difference in inspiring positive change. I have always believed that our thoughts and words have the power to shape our lives. After having my son, I started to imagine how different the world would be if children were taught words like compassion, empathy, diversity from an early age. From there, an idea was born to create a new alphabet for humanity. This book provides a simple framework to teach children, and I think adults and young people, how to connect with their hearts and become the best version of themselves, to be compassionate, kind, loving to people and to the planet, to learn the power of positive words that can instill the values and qualities that we all desire. Inside A New Alphabet for Humanity, you will find beautiful illustrations that are designed to nurture your child's social, emotional intelligence. You can use this book as a talking piece to create meaningful connections and discover new ways to bring our best in our child. The concept contained in this book are a great source of inspiration to anyone, including young people and adults. My vision for this book is to nurture the heart, imagination, and potential of children all around the world. To parents and teachers everywhere, thank you for sharing this alphabet with your children in your life. Together we can change the world. Love, Leesa. And I resonated with that because, first of all, she's so positive, and she signed it Love Leesa. Like, that's so beautiful. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but
I love you.
And then she writes, I dedicated this book to all the children of the world. May you grow to be happy, loving, peaceful, free, knowing that you are never too small to make a difference. And honestly, one other thing I want to read. A is for abundance. Abundance is knowing there is enough for me and there's enough for you. The more I give to others, the more I receive. And B is for bravery. Bravery is having the courage to try new things. I am brave when I do something I've never done before. So basically, all the alphabet is she gives beautiful wording, and then she gives the kids an example. There are also flashcards. But what's so funny is now when I think of the alphabet, and it's just from reading this to Harper, is that I don't think A is for apple, B is for bear. I think A is for abundance, B is for bravery, C is for compassion. It just, in your mindset, even as adults and people, if we're thinking more positive words that automatically come to our mind, how we can change the way we think and the way we act.
Yeah, for sure. I can't remember. There's been several studies that have talked about how when the words that we hear when we're little, like kids in inner cities hear less positive words than kids in suburbs or more affluent areas. And it really shapes your mindset. It really influences your brain. And kids also have a really difficult time with expressing how they feel a lot of times because they only know the word mad. And there's a lot of ways that mad can feel in your body. And when you don't have a lot of words to use how you're feeling, it makes it hard to express it. And so being able to have a book like this where you're introducing all of these beautiful words where now kids are going to recognize them, but then also use them in their lives. It's really going to change their mindset and just how they look at the world. And what I love too about that is how you said she was really following her flow, because that's what flow is all about. Even if she never writes another book ever in her life, she had an idea and she saw that it could do some good in the world. And if that good was only for her own child, she put it out into the world. And now look, here we are talking about it on the podcast. So such a beautiful example of someone who had an idea, who followed through with it, used her essence, used what she believed, and created something beautiful. And I think it's a great example for all of us of how we can step into our own flow and contribute in our own ways. And what a great book that she put together for you and for Harper and for us now. So that's
just
beautiful.
a simple, that's why I said, I think that even if somebody's in a bad place, it sounds crazy, but like, even if they're not in a great place in life, it's to open this book and just to look at a few letters and, you know, take a letter that day. It's so simplified. It's almost like, you know, computers for dummies. And, you know, because computers are so complex and it's so simplified. And I think that's what I like about this alphabet, is because it's so simplified and it really gives you just such a practical example that is so basic that we can all do it.
Yeah. And I love like the first two words, or even like the first three, I don't even know what they all are, but abundance, what a beautiful word. And what something that's so beautiful for us to even start focusing on and thinking about, like, how do we bring in more abundance? That there is enough for you and there is enough for me and there's enough for all of us in this world. And it isn't about greed. Like, greed does not equal flow. Abundance equals flow. And then bravery. I mean, we've talked so much about courage and being brave in your life and going after the things you want and pushing yourself to do hard things and stepping outside of your comfort zone. And really, at courage, at bravery is where everything tips and where flow just starts to come into your life. And then what'd you say? C is courage, or?
No, C is compassion.
Compassion. Oh, I love it.
Compassion is showing kindness and care for others. I have compassion when I help someone in need. So let's just say we took that for today and just everyone today thought of the word compassion, and you can even add to it, what else does it mean to you? How can that not do anything but make your day better if you're aware of helping another person and having compassion for someone or something? I mean, yes. Darn. I mean, it's just so great. And that's what I'm saying. This book, it sounds so silly, but it's really just resonated with me that, you know, I have it at my granddaughter's house, but I'm going to buy this book for myself. It's something I want to have forever, because I just think it's great to put in your heart and mind some of these beautiful, simple things, that's what it is, to make a switch in your mind. You know,
it's really about focusing.
It could mean something negative. The C letter could mean something negative, but why? Why not make it positive? And you think if Harper gets this from the time she grows up and she learns an alphabet, in the ad, they show a little boy saying the alphabet, and it is so adorable. It would warm your heart. I really recommend people going on to the site and trying to find, the book is on Amazon. I think it's in Target, and it's all over the place, but I don't know exactly where you'd find the video. But this little boy is so cute, and he's just rambling it off like it's nothing.
All the words, not A is for apple, B is for bee, C is for cat, D is for dog, E is for elephant. No?
No. So, you know, E is for empathy. Isn't that just so cool?
Yes.
I mean,
yes. I love it.
Gosh.
And I love that there's just so many people out there with mindful projects, putting beautiful things into the world. And that's really what we hope to motivate you on our show to do. That whatever it is that you're doing with your life, that you're doing it with love and with compassion and with bravery and with abundance and all of these beautiful words. And that's where you find your flow.
And I say, make it simple. Make it simple. Get the book. Anyway, I want to thank all of our viewers for coming today. This has been a great topic. I really enjoyed this. Eva, thank you for allowing me to share this children's book. I love you so much.
Shelley, like, as things come into our lives and we genuinely feel like this could benefit our audience, let's just keep bringing them up and sharing it, because that was the one thing that I hated about working in radio, is that I was forced to promote things that I didn't believe in because they were paying for advertising. And I vowed to never do that again. Like, I will never promote something that I don't believe in. And so people know that whatever we talk about on the show, we believe in it. We subscribe to it. And if we think that it might be able to help one person out there, we're going to share it. But it's really coming from a place of our hearts. And we hope that this book can help you, your children, your grandchildren, the neighbor across the way, the new friend who just had a baby, It's a
Yeah, what a
beautiful
great
gift to give.
gift.
Yeah, and we're not getting paid. We're not affiliates. We just find beautiful
Yeah.
things in the world and want to share it. So yay.
Well,
Thank
you know what?
Shelley.
I'm going to just put this out there. I want to thank you, Leesa McGregor. And I hope someday we can have you on our show and that you'll come on the podcast.
I would love it. I would love to hear her story.
It can happen. It can happen.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. We are at settolove.com. You can email us at settolovepodcast@gmail.com. We're here weekday mornings at 8:30. We're so grateful for all of our listeners. We love you, and thanks again. Have a great day. Love you, friends.